happens everywhere, mainly in schools, and it's between kids. Um, a lot of people can't see bullying, so they can't fix it because it's mental or emotional abuse, whereas they only see the physical abuse, but that's not always the case. A lot of times in schools it's between cliques because it's like a rivalry trying to be the best in school. And there's a problem with that because schools aren't trying to integrate these cliques. And I know it's hard, but we need to at least try because it's really hurting kids. Facebook is a really big contributor to bullying because a lot of people now are getting on Facebook and posting on someone's wall, you're gay or you're a loser. And words hurt. People don't realize it, but words do hurt. And that is where the society is now. You see here that there's a text message that says everyone hates you. That's not true. Not everyone hates this specific person. But he or she's gonna think so because of this text, because she's like, oh, everyone must hate me because someone just told me that. This can lead to bullying physically within the school. Like you see here, this kid is in the locker and these other kids are laughing at him. And that's not right because it can lead to even worse. While nobody's around, someone can beat another student and no one will be able to witness it or see it, and that kid could beat him so hard that he could die or, be really badly beaten up where he needs to be hospitalized. Back to the texting. Every time someone texts something mean to someone, it hurts them even more. Like you get one text, oh, it doesn't hurt that bad. But as it adds up and builds up, it hurts more and more. And bulliers don't see that. On the internet, watch what you say to someone. Maybe you're just joking, like for instance here, but this person may not be joking, and if you are joking, make it like announced, make sure the person knows you're joking, because it damages the person mentally, physically. The people that are being bullied, the victims, they start to feel like they have no one, and they start going into a shell, and you can start seeing their grades drop, or things happen where they're trying to get away from it, or they're starting to like act out to get attention so that people see what is going on and please help me, because it's not easy to say I was bullied. It's not easy to say I bullied someone because they're not only embarrassed of it, but they're ashamed of it, and they don't know how a person is going to react to it, and they don't want to be in trouble because they're a victim or because they bullied, or they don't want someone to look at them differently. You see here, this is wrong because a lot of people are starting to do this, is showing the world someone abusing someone else, and we're supposed to be trying to stop it, not encourage it. So stop it. This kid here is alone, and as bullying progresses, a person gets more and more fed up, and finally he's had enough, and they turn to other things, like they feel like they have these words written on them, and they see someone coming at them and they automatically shut down, and they're like, oh, well, I'm just a bitch today, or I'm a whore today, because that's what I've been told. Nobody's gonna like me. These words start to define them, and it's not always the case that someone can live from this. They start to not feel like they're worth anything. And the words start to grab at them, and they think that the only person that could ever love them was themselves, but now they don't think that they can even love themselves because they're so disgusting. And then you start to see depression. Bullying is one of the main causes of depression. And kids start to use drugs. They start becoming very depressed. They act out a lot. And then you see deaths. Suicides happen all the time because of bullying. And I know that's really bad, but it's the truth. And people don't realize that that is the truth. People are going to kill themselves because of words. You see people trying to stop it, but we need to be more active, get more people involved. I know that you say, oh, I wasn't a part of it, so it's not my responsibility. It is your responsibility, because people aren't going to just stop if the bystanders are not helping. If you're not seeing it and trying to stop it, they're not going to stop because they think that it's right, or they don't have anyone themselves, so they want to not, grow up and have anyone.